Hey guys, Shot Collar Greek wants you to know that the better way to treat your cheeks with special treats this holiday season is with DX Racer. Save yourself 15% off dxracer.com by entering the promo code SHOTCOLLARS, capital S, capital C, at dxracer.com. That's Greek Nation, baby. Hello, and welcome, guys, to the award-winning podcast. Today's date is Friday, December 22nd, 2017. Sorry, I haven't been in the studio for a couple of weeks. We have been having some technical difficulties. The man has been trying to shut down the 187 show, but we will persevere, we will survive, and we will talk about some fucking kayfabe, guys. What happened on Raw? Fucking nothing. Cesaro wasn't there. 0 out of fucking 10. Cesaro, buddy, I need you, man. What the fuck? Next up, it was SmackDown. Let's talk about SmackDown. Fucking happened on SmackDown. Nothing, man. Shinsuke Nakamura gets the W at the end. The fuck? 0 out of 10, man. Like, how is Shinsuke Nakamura getting a W? The fuck is this shit? Let's move on to NXT, boys. NXT was fucking fantastic this week. It was amazing, man. It started off with a fucking barn burner of a match. It was Sanity versus the Undisputed Era. It was a great physical match throughout. I enjoyed that match immensely, man. There was some really great spots. Nikki Cross comes in and just fucking does like a crossbody on Adam Cole at the end and just fucking savaging the shit out of him. And then they kick out Nikki Cross, but they leave Adam Cole there. The fuck kind of collusion is that, guys? So, of course, Adam Cole does some shenanigans, and then he fucking fucks up the Sanity boys. And the last spot on the match, man, that shit, I wish I had my phone recorded and a clip queued up for you guys, because that shit was about 20 seconds of just, that was top tier professional shit, man. These guys, I couldn't believe how fast and quick and that finish was, man. It was fantastic. Next up was The Mountain versus Roderick Strong. And I never talked about The Mountain having a promo a couple of weeks ago, man. It was fucking fantastic. He's just a fucking nerd. Like, he sounds like a fucking nerd. It's incredible for that character that he is. He's just a fucking man beast in the ring. He bodied Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong's been taking L after L. I think he hasn't even won one single match. Or maybe he won the Bobby Roode match, and that was basically it. But that was like the Bobby Roode like send-off match. The grand finals, or not the grand finals, fucking the main event, sorry boys, was the run back, the rematch. Pete Dunne, the United States or the UK Championship fucking champion. Yeah, the UK Championship champion versus, what's his fucking name? Tyler Bate. And that match was fucking incredible, man. I enjoyed that a lot. There was a lot of really great spots. I'm not even going to spoil it for you guys. Watch all of NXT this week, man. 10 out of 10. Fucking what a great way to end off the year, guys. And let's end off the year about some video games now, guys. The kayfabe section is over. Let's talk about the Mario Odyssey. And, fuck, man, the people that know me know that Mario's, like, he's one of my best boys. So I was hyped as fuck for this game, and the chart that they put up should have been, like, the first sign of trouble. Let me preface this by saying that Super Mario Sunshine is a terrible fucking game. It's not just a bad Mario game, it's a bad game in general. So seeing it paired up with that trash was the first sign that this might not be for me, you know? I'm not really the biggest fan of Mario 64 either. I liked it for the nostalgia purpose, like it's the first 3D game I ever played. But it's like, it's not really so much for the gameplay. What really helps Mario 64 for me is that it's very small. The environments are very small and it's very easy to traverse. And it's what I like about Mario. It's like there's like some tight platforming sections and linear level design. Just like how I kind of prefer classic Castlevanias over like the Metroidvania styles. I don't really like, I like Symphony of the Night, but I don't really like the games that followed it too much. Whereas I like enjoy basically every single classic Castlevania game, except for the scrubby ones, of course. So going into Mario Odyssey, my expectations were already lowered. And right off the bat, I knew I was kind of right. Like, just playing a couple of hours into the game, I did not enjoy it. So far, I've logged in about 10 hours into the game, and it just feels like a total chore to play. I'm having zero fun with this. I'm just running around aimlessly through these worlds. There's no satisfaction in getting the moons. Like, there's like platforming sections, but they don't really feel fun or demanding. Maybe the end game content will do it for me, but I don't think I'll see it anytime soon. I'm not even going to rate this game. I'm just going to forget about it like I've been doing. And with my thoughts on Mario out of the way, let's talk about the 187's Game of the Year. The 187 shows, Game of the Year. And the games that I played this year are Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda 2 Adventures of Link, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, Cuphead, Nier Automata, Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And the 187's shows Game of the Year. Sorry guys, I had to do the dramatic effect for the drum roll. Castlevania 3, boys. Of course it was going to be Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. First time I played this game to completion for the year, and it's, to me, one of the most perfect games I ever fucking played, man. I enjoyed that game a hell of a lot. Sorry guys, my mic was about to drop, but let's just try to keep this show back on track. And the runners-up for this year, I would say, would be Zelda Breath of the Wild and Cuphead. I enjoyed both those games a lot. I enjoyed all three of these games a lot. Like, as soon as I finished playing these games, I started them up and played them again. I don't really do that a lot. I don't even play games that much anymore, so fuck. Like, there's a new Mario game out and I don't even want to fucking play it. But those three games, I enjoyed the hell out of them. All three of them would be Game of the Year in any other year, but I would say Castlevania 3, that's the game I played this year. That's the game I love this year. And that's probably one of my favorite games of all time now, man. I enjoyed the shit out of that. All right, and that will wrap up the video game section of the show. And I got a special treat for you boys. Talking about Star Wars, The Last Jedi, came out. A lot of people have been asking me my opinions of the movie. It's pretty controversial, I would say. But Star Wars The Last Jedi is quite possibly one of the worst movies I have ever seen in the theaters. It rivals my opinions on Spider-Man 3. And I actually think Spider-Man 3 is a way more redeeming film than this, because at least, you know what, I watched Spider-Man 3 maybe once or twice and I laughed at how stupid it was. And I don't think I'll ever watch this fucking movie ever again. It's fucking trash all the way around. I'll say maybe the first 15 minutes aren't trash. Maybe it's not that bad. It's like a classic Star Wars space battle. Cool, alright, you guys did a little homage there. Alright, excellent, guys. Then it's followed up by some nice, it's alright character work. I don't really care for the character Poe, but they're at least establishing him, and they're actually, fleshing him out a little bit. But it feels like this film is all about ham-fisting character growth of Finn and Poe at the expense of everything else. The plots are just so meaningless. There's just nothing there. They're just there to develop the characters, cool. But they go through just meaningless character arcs. They don't drive the story in any meaningful way. It's just fucking trash. The whole movie takes place with the rebels under attack. It's like one ship getting bombarded by another big giant ship for 2.5 fucking hours. This is the whole fucking movie. This is episode 8. It's like if Empire Strikes Back was just like the Hoth battle. I don't fucking get it, man. I do not get what the hell was going on with the director's mind. Especially the dialogue is just unbelievably bad too. Like, how does this shit happen in 2017? After all the shit that the previous movies got, this is what they fucking turn up and give us. You know what? There's maybe some redeeming parts in the movie. The Kylo and Rey and Luke segments are, I guess, semi-decent. I don't really care what they're doing, but it is what it is. This is where Rian Johnson puts his little fucking spin on the movie. He does his little looping back and forth segments. I'm not even going to give you guys a little clever thumbs up for that, because fuck. There's, again, with those three guys, there's character growth but no real plot progression. And at the end of the movie, nothing really happens, man. Again, this is a 2.5 hour movie and nothing happens except for a bunch of casualties. There's just so much misguided shit in this movie, man. The humor is not needed. Star Wars is not a Marvel movie, guys. You don't need to fucking make this a formula. There's no formula to it. There is a formula, but it's not a Marvel formula. Fuck, man. They try to add a bunch of symbolism to this shit too, but it's just fucking trash, man. The whole child slave shit. Shoutouts to you, Rose. You're the most over-the-top, cringe-worthy new character I've probably seen, man. You give Jar Jar fucking Binks a run for his money, and he talks gibberish, and he's aimed at fucking children. God fucking damn it, man. I'm tired about talking trash about this fucking movie. I wanted to walk out of this movie fucking numerous fucking times, and Rose was on the screen for every fucking moment of that. Oh man, the film ends with more over-the-top garbage, man. The whole child slave looking into space. You guys make me fucking sick. This is supposed to be a callback to fucking Luke looking into space at the end of Empire Strikes Back. But that shit was fucking earned. There's not a fucking thing earned in this fucking sat fest of a fucking movie, man. The Last Jedi, you get a fucking 0 out of 10. It's not even anything cool or even like anything I liked in this movie. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take it back, man. I'm just thinking about it right now. That whip lightsaber. Alright, that's alright. You get a 0.5. 0.5 out of 10, boys, for Star Wars The Last fucking Jedi. And that's going to do it for the 187 show this year, actually, I'm going to close out 2017 with style. We're just going to end it off. I might not even be back in 2018. I don't know, guys. I think the 187 show, I think the kayfabe has reached its maximum. I actually think the kayfabe reached its maximum last week, but I'm just doing it one more time for you guys. I'm doing it one more time for the shot caller. I miss you, Greek. Come back to us, buddy. We all love you, buddy. And that's going to do it for the year, guys. See y'all later. This week's episode of the 187 Show is brought to you once again by John Jing with a special message to the residents of Saga. Fuck you. It's been a special message brought to you by John Jing, Foundation of Fuck Saga. Thanks, John Jing.